Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you what is the actual or the basic setup when it comes to patch panel. So first is if you're set up the basic network architecture diagram, this one will my basic setup. So first is if you have an ISP, then going to your router or modem, then going to your router port, one port, and going to your basic setup. If you have a server setup, which means that with server client setup, then you need this one setup. If not, then you just need this one. Why or what is the importance of a patch panel? By the way, this one is the patch panel. This one also, this one, that and this one also is the basic setup. This one can accommodate roughly around 48 ports. So anyway, what is the importance or the purpose of the patch panel? The patch panel will serve as adapter. If you remember like the OTG for our phone, like the flash drive going to our phone is not possible without the OTG. That's the purpose of our patch panel, just the work as adapter. Anyway, so if you have router going to your switch and going to your patch panel and going to your desktop or the PC setup. So anyway, I'll just show you the actual one. This one here is the basic setup for our patch panel. Sir, does it have a color coding? Yes, it does have a color coding. In a keystone jack, we also need a keystone jack in our patch panel. The basic setup is BLOGBR. BLOGBR. What's the point of BLOGBR? Because that's the color coding of our patch panel. Then, how about the stripe colors? The stripe colors will proceed first hand before the solid colors. The white, blue, blue, white, orange, orange, white, green, green, white, brown, brown. So they will serve as the first one. Blue, orange, green, brown. BLOGBR. That's you need to remember, and just insert the white one in the first of these solid colors. Okay. So in this setup, we have a router, a switch, and a patch panel. First is from our router. This one, a router. And going one port to our, this one is going our switch, a D-Link switch. So it has an indicator. However, in this setup, this is a, we have a problem here is the keystone jack. This one is the keystone jack. So one port going to our patch panel. Now, in the back of it, it has a color coding. If you remember, as mentioned, BLOGBR. Blue, white, blue, blue, white, orange, orange, white, green, white, brown, brown. You can also have this one or this one, T568B and T568A. Sir, why is it there's a number? Each number has corresponding number in the front. Like this one has a corresponding number. Then you may ask why there's a separation when it comes to punch down of wires. The purpose is all even numbers are in the upper bracket, so that once you insert, for example this one, once you punch down the wires, then it has a corresponding. So if the upper bracket is the even number, then we're expecting that the upper bracket is 24. So that's the tendency if you don't have this tagging, the colors tagging. So the odd is the lower bracket. So this means that if this is the 24 port, LAN port, then the lower is the 23. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the point. And from our router going to our switch, manageable switch, going to our this one, patch panel, and at the back panel going to our Keystone jack. If you may ask, is there still a color coding? Yes, there's still a color coding. Depends on what classification you are using. See? And I just use is the Chrome punch down tool. If you may ask, how did I punch down this one, the color coding? I just use this Chrome punch down tool. For example, if I strip this one, the color brown, this one, I just insert this plastic one in the inner side, and then let the Chrome proceed downward and let it splice. So it will cut this one, the excess of the wires. So it cut right away after we down. That's the term, punch down tool, or the Chrome punch down tool. And with that, you'll just insert your LAN cable to the register jack. I mean the Keystone jack, and going to your LAN port. But this one is a overuse, so it will not reflect in our manageable switch. Just only the router. I'll just show you the functional one. So this one is the manageable. I mean the functional. This one is the functional. One port from our router going to the patch panel, and if I mentioned, it has again color coding, black bar. Just remember the black bar. The stripe colors is the first one, and next with the solid color, BLOGBR, or the blue, orange, green, brown. So this one is the upper bracket. This means this is a even number. So this is supposed to be, even number. And the right one is where we indicate where we put our cable from our going from our router to going to the patch panel is number 1. So we're expecting that this lower bracket is the number 1, and going to this Keystone jack. Again, remember there is a color coding also. And insert your cable, LAN cable, and go to your system unit. Sir, you may ask, what's the point of the Keystone jack? The point of the Keystone jack, this Keystone jack can also be inserted to the walls so that it will hide its main physical body, so that if there is a double walling of your office, then you can insert this one so that the setup of the wires is not visible, and at the same time can be seen as crumpled. So you will be able to hide your setup. If not, then this will be the output of it. There's so much mismanaged with cable management. So that is why this setup is not for home, just for setup of office work, like one is too many. Like one router going to patch panel means it can accommodate more than 4. Then that's the point of the setup. So anyway, comment down below if you have a question so that I can clarify what I am doing right now. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.